While a Game-O shot shell can be reloaded, I find that they'll split after several reloads. So we made a bunch out of aluminum on our CNC lathe. And the drawing is available for this particular shot shell, and it works very nicely. It's the same outer dimensions as the Game-O, and one little difference is that when we drill it out for the charge cavity, we don't run the drill all the way through, and it leaves a tiny little step in the back where when we put the cardboard wad in, it stops it from going all the way through. There's several ways to make a cardboard wad. Probably the easiest for most people will be to take a 223 cartridge and grind a little hole in the side and sharpen the mouth and use that to push through any kind of thin cardboard like a cereal box, and it'll cut out little discs of cardboard, and which you can shake out through the hole in the side. Or you can take a piece of tool steel and turn it down with a beveled edge, drill a hole through the center with a number 2 drill, which is 2/21 thousandths of an inch, and use that to punch out the discs. I put a couple of rubber washers on so that the material I'm punching the discs out of gets pushed off, and the discs stack up on the inside of the punch. Get back on there. Okay, to reload the shells, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need, of course, shells. You're going to need some cardboard discs. You're going to need a 3/16 dowel or any kind of round rod that's 3/16 of an inch. And you're going to need shot. I use number 12 shot. And you probably have to buy 25 pounds of this, or find a shot shell reloader who uses it and buy a few pounds from him. Probably 2 pounds will last you your whole entire life. And what I use for that is I use a 22 short cartridge case as a measure. And it's real easy to use. You just dip it in and it comes out with the right amount of shot. On the other end of my measure, I have a 22 long rifle case, which gives you a longer shot, and you can put that much shot into your Game-O shot shell. However, I've found most effective for the Carpenter bees is just the amount that's held in the short cartridge. It's less shot, but it seems to come out with a higher velocity, and I've got a better kill ratio with it. Loading the shot shell is a pretty simple process. You just take a shell, moisten your finger, pick up a wad, wipe it onto the front of the shot shell, and then push it all the way down with your rod. The little lip in the back keeps it from coming through, so it sits just nice there. And we take our measure, dip it in and get the shot, pour it into the case, lick our finger, get another wad, push it down on top of the shot column, and there's your loaded shell. Loading the shell is a pretty simple operation. You just take a shell, lick your finger, pick up a wad, wipe it onto the front of the case, and then push it all the way in with your dowel. And the bevel in the back stops it just nice. And we take our measure, push it into the shot, pour the shot into the shell, lick our finger, get another wad, put it on top, push it down on top of the shot column, and you're done. And that, my friends, is a loaded shell for the Gamo Viper Express. I killed a lot of carpenter bees with these. I don't really give a hang for carpenter bees, but my wife is terrified of them, so I try to kill as many as I can.